How strong is your vocabulary? 80% cannot score. 30-30. Can you prove your intelligence? You have 5 seconds for each question. Let's go. Question 1. What does the word benevolent mean? A. Cruel. B. Well-meaning and kind. C. Wealthy. D. Intelligent. The correct answer is well-meaning and kind. Benevolent comes from the Latin bene, meaning well, and volunt, meaning wishing. Literally, someone who wishes well for others. Question 2. Which word means to make something less severe? A. Aggravate. B. Mitigate. C. Instigate. D. Navigate. The correct answer is mitigate. Mitigate means to reduce the severity of something. People often confuse it with militate, which means to work against. Question 3. What is a synonym for ubiquitous? A. Rare. B. Everywhere. C. Mysterious. D. Ancient. The correct answer is everywhere. Ubiquitous means present everywhere at the same time. Smartphones are a perfect example of something truly ubiquitous. Question 4. What does ephemeral mean? A. Eternal. B. Lasting a very short time. C. Extremely large. D. Deeply emotional. The correct answer is lasting a very short time. Ephemeral comes from the Greek word for lasting only a day. A mayfly, which lives for just 24 hours, is the classic ephemeral creature. Question 5. Which word is the opposite of verbose? A. Concise. B. Loud. C. Honest. D. Confused. The correct answer is concise. Verbose means using more words than necessary. Its opposite, concise, means expressing ideas clearly in few words. Question 6. What does pragmatic mean? A. Idealistic. B. Dramatic. C. Dealing with things practically. D. Pessimistic. The correct answer is dealing with things practically. A pragmatic person focuses on practical results rather than theories. The word comes from the Greek pragma, meaning deed or act. Question 7. Which word means to formally give up a position of power? A. Advocate. B. Abdicate. C. Allocate. D. Abbreviate. The correct answer is abdicate. King Edward VIII famously abdicated the British throne in 1936 to marry Wallis Simpson, an American divorcee. Question 8. What does ambiguous mean? A. Very clear. B. Open to more than one interpretation. C. Extremely ambitious. D. Hostile. The correct answer is open to more than one interpretation. Ambiguous means having more than one possible meaning. It comes from Latin ambi, meaning both ways, and agere, meaning to drive. Question 9. What is the correct meaning of notorious? A. Famous for something good. B. Famous for something bad. C. Unknown. D. Extremely wealthy. The correct answer is famous for something bad. Many people use notorious as a synonym for famous, but it specifically means famous for something negative or criminal. Question 10. Which word means a strong dislike or hostility? A. Sympathy. B. Apathy. C. Antipathy. D. Empathy. The correct answer is antipathy. Antipathy uses the prefix anti, meaning against, and pathy, meaning feeling. Sympathy, empathy, and apathy all share the same root, but with different prefixes. Question 11. What does cacophony mean? A. Beautiful music. B. A harsh mixture of sounds. C. Complete silence. D. A type of instrument. The correct answer is a harsh mixture of sounds. Cacophony comes from the Greek kakos, meaning bad, and phone, meaning sound. Its opposite is euphony, a pleasant combination of sounds. Question 12. What is the difference between affect and effect? A. They mean the same thing. B. Affect is a verb. Effect is usually a noun. C. Affect is a verb. Affect is a noun. D. Affect is British. Effect is American. The correct answer is affect is a verb. Effect is usually a noun. The rain will affect the game. That is the verb. The effect of the rain was a delay. That is the noun. This is one of the most commonly confused pairs in English. Question 13. What does sycophant mean? A. A wise person. B. A person who flatters to gain advantage. C. A type of elephant. D. An ancient instrument. The correct answer is a person who flatters to gain advantage. A sycophant is someone who praises powerful people insincerely to gain favors. The word originally meant fig shower in ancient Greek. Its exact origin is debated. Question 14. Which word means happening at the same time? A. Sequential. B. Simultaneous. C. Spontaneous. D. Subsequent. The correct answer is simultaneous. Simultaneous comes from the Latin simul, meaning at the same time, the same root that gives us similar and simulate. Question 15. What does perfunctory mean? A. Perfect in every way. B. Carried out with minimum effort. C. Extremely thorough. D. Related to a function. The correct answer is carried out with minimum effort. A perfunctory effort is one done as a duty without real interest or care, the opposite of what perfect might suggest. Question 16. What is the meaning of juxtaposition? A. Legal authority. B. Placing two things side by side for comparison. C. The position of a judge. D. A type of argument. The correct answer is placing two things side by side for comparison. Juxtaposition is a powerful literary and artistic technique, placing contrasting elements next to each other to highlight their differences. Question 17. Which word means to officially ban or prohibit? A. Prescribe. B. Proscribe. C. Subscribe. D. Describe. The correct answer is proscribe. Proscribe means to forbid, while prescribe means to recommend. Mixing them up can completely reverse your meaning. Question 18. What does quintessential mean? A. Fifth in a series. B. The purest and most perfect example. C. Questionable. D. Related to five senses. The correct answer is the purest and most perfect example. Quintessential originally referred to the fifth essence, a perfect element beyond earth, water, fire, and air that ancient philosophers believed formed the heavens. Question 19. What does the word facetious mean? A. Treating serious issues with inappropriate humor. B. Extremely beautiful. C. Related to facial features. D. Factually accurate. The correct answer is treating serious issues with inappropriate humor. Facetious is one of the few English words that contains all 5 vowels in order A, E, I, O, U. Question 20. Which word means excessively complimentary, especially in an insincere way? A. Flatulent. B. Flagrant. C. Fulsome. D. Fulcrum. The correct answer is fulsome. Fulsome praise sounds like a compliment, but actually implies that the praise is so excessive it feels fake or disgusting. Question 21. What does serendipity mean? A. Deep sadness. B. A lucky accident leading to a pleasant discovery. C. Extreme bravery. D. A musical term. The correct answer is a lucky accident leading to a pleasant discovery. The word was coined in 1754 by Horace Walpole, inspired by a Persian fairy tale about the 3 princes of Serendip who kept making discoveries by accident. Question 22. What is the correct meaning of enormity? A. Enormous size. B. Great wickedness or moral outrage. C. Tremendous power. D. A large group. The correct answer is great wickedness or moral outrage. Enormity does not mean enormousness. It means extreme evil or moral outrage. Using it to mean very large is one of the most common vocabulary errors. Question 23. Which word describes a person who speaks 2 languages fluently? A. Biannual. B. Bilateral. C. Bilingual. D. Bifocal. The correct answer is bilingual. About 43% of the world's population is bilingual. A person who speaks 3 languages is trilingual, and someone who speaks many is polyglot. Question 24. What does obfuscate mean? A. To make clear. B. To make obscure or confusing. C. To celebrate. D. To observe carefully. The correct answer is to make obscure or confusing. Politicians and lawyers are often accused of obfuscation, deliberately making things unclear to avoid direct answers. Question 25. What is an oxymoron? A. A foolish person. B. A figure of speech combining contradictory terms. C. A type of chemical. D. An extinct animal. The correct answer is a figure of speech combining contradictory terms. Common oxymorons include deafening silence, living dead, and bittersweet. The word itself is an oxymoron, from Greek oxys meaning sharp and moros meaning dull. Question 26. What does loquacious mean? A. Very quiet. B. Extremely talkative. C. Highly educated. D. Physically strong. The correct answer is extremely talkative. Loquacious comes from Latin loqua, meaning to speak. If someone calls you loquacious, they are politely saying you talk too much. Question 27. Which word means to make a situation worse? A. Exacerbate. B. Exonerate. C. Exhilarate. D. Extrapolate. The correct answer is exacerbate. Exacerbate is often confused with exasperate, which means to irritate. You exacerbate a problem, but you exasperate a person. Question 28. What does defenestration literally mean? A. Removing a fence. B. Throwing someone out of a window. C. Taking down decorations. D. Defending a fortress. The correct answer is throwing someone out of a window. Defenestration comes from Latin fenestra, meaning window. The most famous case is the defenestration of Prague in 1618, which helped trigger the 30 Years' War. Question 29. What is the longest English word that uses each letter only once? A. Uncopyrightable. B. Misconjugated. C. Dermatoglyphics. D. Troublemaking. The correct answer is dermatoglyphics. Dermatoglyphics, the study of fingerprints, uses 15 letters, each appearing exactly once. Uncopyrightable, at 15 letters, also qualifies. Question 30. What does the word callipygian mean? A. Having a beautiful voice. B. Having beautiful handwriting. C. Having well-shaped buttocks. D. Being extremely calm. The correct answer is having well-shaped buttocks. Callipygian comes from the Greek kallos, meaning beauty, and pyge, meaning buttocks. The Venus callipyge is a famous ancient Roman statue celebrating this quality.